Hello Putri.
Hello,
Yes.
Miss Sapya.
Thank you for participating. As mentioned in the consent form, this interview is about understanding your experiences with nature apps to help design my Flora Fauna apps. There are no right or wrong answers. Just share your honest thoughts.
Thank you for having me. I'm happy to help. I understand this is for designing a new biodiversity app, and I will share my honest opinions based on my experience.
So, do you have any questions before we begin?
Just one. Will my name be used in the final report? I'm okay with it, but I want to confirm.
Your name will remain anonymous. We'll refer to you as participant 1 or use a pseudonym in the report.
Okay, that's fine. No more question for me.
Okay, so let's begin. How often do you engage in outdoor activities like hiking, gardening, or nature walks?
I try to go hiking at least once a month, usually on weekends. Popular spots around KL like Bukit Kazing, FRIM, or sometimes Bukit Tabo. I also have a small balcony garden at my apartment where I grow herbs like mint, basil, and some flowering plants. So I did say I'm outdoors actively at least 4 to 5 times a month if you include gardening.
Have you ever used apps like iNaturalist, Seek, or similar tools to identify plants or animals? If yes, what was your experience?
Yes, I have tried both iTunes and Seek. I download iTunes first because a friend recommended it. My experience was frustrating, to be honest. The first time I tried to upload a photo of a bird, I couldn't figure out where to start. There were so many buttons and menus. Eventually, I managed to upload, but the app suggested rock pigeon for a bird that was clearly not a pigeon. It was a myna or something similar. Then I tried Seek because it was simple. That was better. I could just point and shoot, but again, it often gave very general answer like flowering plant or insect, which wasn't helpful. So everything is in English, which is fine for me, but I can imagine it will be a barrier for many Malaysians, especially older people or students.
What do you usually do when you see a plant or animal you don't recognize?
First, I take a photo with my phone. Then I usually Google it using Google Lens or just search keywords like red flower Malaysia or small brown bird KL. Sometimes I will ask in Facebook groups like Malaysian Nature Society or WhatsApp group with fellow nature enthusiasts. But honestly, it's a lot of effort. Sometimes I just give up if I can't find it quietly, especially if I'm in a hurry or with students.
What frustrates you most about existing biodiversity apps?
Everything is in English. While I'm comfortable with English, many people in Malaysia are, especially in rural areas or older generation. If you want to promote biodiversity awareness nationwide, the app should be in Bahasa Melayu at minimum, ideally bilingual. Number 2 is complexity. Apps like iNaturalist feels like they were designed for scientists, not regular people. There are too many steps to record one observation. I just want to snap, know, and move on, especially when I'm with 13 students on a field trip. And number 3 is accuracy. The AI suggestions are often wrong for Malaysian species. I think the database is trained mostly on North American or European species. For example, I once photographed a common hibiscus and it suggested rose. Technically related, but not helpful for a Malaysian user.
If you could design your ideal nature app, what 3 features would it must have?
I think number 1, it could be instant and accurate ID in Bahasa Melayu. I want to take a photo and get the species name immediately in Bahasa Melayu with an option to switch in English. The information should include common name, scientific name, and maybe a fun fact or conservation status. And number 2 is offline mode. Many hiking spots in Malaysia have poor or no signal. The app should work offline, at least for identification and viewing my past records. It can sync to the cloud later when I have internet. And number 3 is gamification with rewards. I love the idea of earning badge of or point for recorded species. Maybe there could be rewards among friends or challenges like record 10 endangered species this month. It will keep me motivated to use the app regularly, not just once or twice.
How important is it for the app to be in Bahasa Melayu or other local languages?
Very important. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would say 9 or 10. Malaysia is a multilingual country, but Bahasa Melayu is the national language and the most widely understood. If the app is only English, it automatically excludes a large portion of population, students, rural communities, and older adults. Even for people who know English, reading about nature in their mother tongue feels more personal and engaging. I teach in a national school, and many of my students struggle with English. If I want them to use this app for learning, it has to be in Bahasa Melayu.
Will you use an app that rewards you for recording species? Why or why not?
Yes, definitely. I'm actually quite competitive, so I love gamification. Badge and points would make me want to use the app more often. For example, if there is a badge for first endangered species record or 100 observation milestone, I actively look for opportunities to earn them. It will also be great if there were community challenges like a national park challenge or where users compete to record species from different parks. Maybe even partner with tourism board or conservation group to offer rewards like discount on park entry fees or merchandise. The only caveat is that the rewards should feel meaningful, not just random points. They should tie back to learning or conservation, like unlocking educational content or donating to a conservation because when you reach certain milestone.
Imagine you are in a forest with poor internet. What would you expect the app to do?
I did expect the app to still work. At minimum, it should allow me to take photos and identify species using on-device AI. Save my observation locally with appendix status. Let me view my past logbook entries even without internet. Notify me when I'm back online and auto-sync my data. If the app requires internet for everything, it's useless in the very place where I need it most. Forests, mountains, rural areas, that's a deal breaker for me.
How much time are you willing to spend recording one species?
Under 1 minute is max. Realistically, I would say 13 to 45 seconds is my patience limit. If it takes longer than that, like filling out multiple forms, waiting for slow loading, or navigating confusing menus, I will just give up. Remember, when I'm on a field trip with students, I need to keep the lesson moving. I can't spend 5 minutes on one plane while 13 kids get bored and start wandering off. The process should be snap, identify, save, and done. Anything more than that is too much.
Will you share your data with researchers or conservation groups? Under what conditions?
Yes, I will share my data, but with conditions. One is my privacy. My exact location should be blurred or anonymous. I don't want strangers knowing exactly where I hide or where species are located. This could lead to poaching or habitat disturbance. Number 2 is transparency. I want to know who is using my data and for what purpose. It is for academic research, conservation planning, policy making. There should be a clear explanation in the app. Number 3, control. I should have the option to option out of data sharing for each observation. Maybe a toggle like share with researcher, yes or no when I say. And number 4 is impact. I get more motivated to share if I could see how my data is making a difference. Like a dashboard showing your observation contribute to 3 research papers or help protect 5 endangered species. If these conditions are met, I'd be happy to contribute. I see it as a way to give back to nature and support conservation efforts.
Is there anything else you would like to add about your needs or expectations?
Yes, one more thing is community features. It would be great to have a forum or Q&A session.
there anything else you would like to add about your needs or expectations? Tengok tu.
Sekejap. Okay.
Is there anything else you would like to add about your needs or expectations?
Yes, one more thing is community features. It will be great to have a forum or Q&A session within the app where user can ask questions about species they can't identify, like what is these flowers, and other user or expert can respond. This would build a sense of community and make the app more than just a tool. It becomes a platform for learning and sharing.
Thank you, your feedback is invaluable. Would you like a summary of the findings once the study is complete?
Yes, please. I'd love to see how my input helps shape the app. Also, will there be a beta version I can test? I'd be happy to be a beta tester.
Absolutely. We'll keep you updated on the progress and send you a summary once the study is complete. Thank you again for your time and insights.
Welcome.